Notion tips and tricks for beginners, how to use Notion like a pro. Hello guys, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to give you another tutorial of Notion.so. It's a platform that you can use for project management, for your CRM, for your tasks intake, for your note taking, and other couple of things as well. So let's get into the video. So you can just go on and search for Notion, and you're going to get a platform. You can just click on that, you're gonna open it, and it's gonna look something similar to this. So now Notion is a very good platform, but it is very easy to use, and it has a lot of different tips and tricks and techniques that you can use that is going to make it look very good, and that is going to make your project management and whatever you're doing with Notion very easy. So how you can access that and how you can basically do all of these things, it's very simple. Let me just give you a brief overview and how you can use Notion at a glance, and then I will go into the complexities. So here you can see that this is the sidebar. This is where everything is held. You can add different pages from this option, and these are all the pages that I have added and right now I'm working on. If you want to search anything, it's gonna be here, updates are gonna be here, and the settings and members are gonna be here. You can basically go on and invite different members to your workspace as well. It can be your colleagues, it can be your students, it can be your other any person that you're working with, or if you want to share your workspace with that person, you can just go on, copy this link, share it with them, or you can add members from this option as well. Go into the settings, you can change the icon of your profile. You can see all the public settings, the domain, allowed SMS, public homepage, etc. You can update them. Member security, upgrade, connections, all is gonna be here. My connections, language, region, it's all gonna be here. So after confirming everything, you can see that you can create a team space, use Notion with your team. You can add different pages, you can add different things into different pages. So this is the first page. This is basically an empty page that I've added right now, and you can see that now I can add an icon to my page, for example like this. For example, I wanna have an icon of this, or I can just go on and search for something that is more relatable. Let's say a black heart, for example. This is the new icon that I've added to this page. If I want to add the cover, I can just go on and add a cover as well. Okay, so this is what Notion has suggested me. I want to change the cover, just click on that, and you're going to get a couple of other options for the cover. You can choose a gradient, you can search from the web, you can have a different kind of theme for the cover. You can see that all of everything is here. So I'm just going to leave it to that right now. It looks good, it looks fine. Okay, so what else you can add is you can add a comment to your workspace as well. That the comment is using technology, something like that. This is the main this is the comment of my page. So it now it is looking a little bit more homely and more beautiful. So now it looks good. So there are a lot of things that you can add. If you want to add a template of Notion that you workspace that you can work on, here you can see that there are different couple of templates that are available. So this is a to-do list template. You can just add that, and then you can edit that. You can see there are tasks, there are assignee, and then there's due date. You have projects and tasks kind of template. You can see that there are a couple of tasks, then the status, assignee, due, priority, etc. So you can get a template and edit all of that. You won't have to go to the trouble of adding the name column, the status column, assignee column one by one by yourself. Then you have a projects and tasks, sprints, meetings template. Here you can see that you can document your meetings, you can create the notes, and you can keep a track of who is attending the meeting and who is not. Then you have your wiki, your documents. In the design templates, you have design portfolio, design system, life templates, you have reading list, habit tracker, simple budget, etc. And there are 9 more: project management, one-on-one notes, you have product specifications, you have vision and strategy, presentation, you have engineering. So there are a lot of templates that you can start working with. And here you can see that using Notion is very easy. You can just get a template, insert the template, edit the template, and you're good to go. You don't have to go through the hassle of building everything on your own. If you want to build, you have got everything that you need. For example, you can import data, you can add a table, board, timeline, calendar, and there are a lot of other things that you can add. Okay, so if we talk about the tips and tricks of Notion and how you can make it more efficient for you. So after adding the templates are the first one thing that is going to make using Notion very easy for you, because you don't actually have to do everything on your own. Template has it all, and if you want to change that, you can edit everything in that and everything. So adding templates is a good option when you're using Notion. And there is another thing that Notion has just recently updated. It is the involvement of AI into Notion. So what is AI gonna do do. So here you can see that you have an option of write AI with AI. So I've added the title of this as AI because I'm going to tell you about AI in there. So just tell what to do. The more details, the better. You can start from an example in the menu. So write about, for example, what I'm going to write about economical crisis. So just for the sake of it, I'm asking the AI to write about the economical crisis. Here you can see that AI and its role in economical crisis. Artificial intelligence has been a game changer in various industries, etc., etc. So this is what AI has generated for me in regard of economical crisis. Now tell me what to do next. If I want to tell AI to do something else, I can just go on, tell what to do. If it's done, I can just go on and click on that. If I want it to continue writing, I can just ask it to continue and make it longer and make longer by this option right here. Try again. If I don't like the prompt that it has already given me, I'm just going to ask it to try again, and it's going to generate a new prompt for me from from scratch, and I can just close it from this option right here. Or if you want to write about something else, if I want to add a specific heading, I can just ask it to write about that. So this is AI. I can write essays for you. AI can write prompts. It can make meeting notes, presentations. It can basically write any content that you want, and it is going to add it in here. So it is a very good and very efficient thing that Notion has added, because there are other AI content generators as well, but you have to go onto a different app, use them, and then come back and paste it on Notion if you are working or whatever you are doing. So the best thing is that it is already integrated in here, and you can access it any time that you want while you're working on Notion. So it is a very good thing that you can use. Okay, so the next thing that I want to introduce in your Notion is basically capture buttons. Buttons are the things that you can add onto your Notion, and you can they're going to display themselves all the time on the sideline or the sidebar or wherever, and you can just you can assign a specific task to a different to all of these buttons, and you can just click them anywhere that you're working on Notion, in any workspace or in any page that you're on. You can just quickly access those things by those buttons. You don't have to go on and search for that and in different pages and etc. You don't have to basically switch pages by using this button. So how you can basically add a quick capture button. I'm going to add a quick capture button for my task. For that, I want to first of all create a database of my tasks in Notion. So this is a blank page of Notion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add slash. Okay, so I have added slash. Now I'm going to add database, and I'm going to write database, and for this task I'm just going to create an inline database like this. And now you can see that I'm going to name it tasks, because I'm going to create a database for my task. And the first task is basically just name is task as well. You can say task 1 for the sake of it. And the tags that I'm going to remove the tags from this delete the property. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply add a checkbox right here, where I'm just going to search for, okay, I have a checkbox right here. Okay, so I got the checkbox. Now what I'm going to do is you can see that this is the task 1, and you can check the checkbox for the task 1 as well. I can act, for example, I am adding task 2, and here you can see that I can check the checkbox from this right here. I can just remove that. So this is a simple inline tasks database that I have on my button. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag it down a little bit. Okay, so I've got some space here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add another database, that is I'm going to add slash. Now I'm going to search for buttons, and here you can see that I've got a button, and I'm going to add it in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to name this button. I'm going to use it for quick capture tasks. I'm just going to name it quick capture tasks. So what it's going to do is that whenever I'm on anywhere on my Notion, what it's going to do is it's just I'm going to tap on this button, and it's just going to add different tasks on this inline task database that I've just created. So there are some steps that I want to add into my quick capture task button. That is, first of all, insert blocks, add page to, and edit pages. So these are all the things that I can add. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the blocks on this page. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this page into another database. So I'm just going to select a database from the available databases that I have. For example, this is the one that I've just created, which is tasks, and that is this is the one where I want to add things when I'm basically going on and clicking on this button. So I want to add tasks into my task database. So here you can see that this is created. Okay, so add page to tasks. This is the first thing. Now I'm going to leave it untitled because I I am going to add a new title of the task that I want to add. So the task title is untitled, and I'm not going to do anything right here. The another step I want to add is basically open page, because this is going to open page when I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to select a page which is called new page added. So whenever I'm going to click on this button, a new page is going to be added into my tasks list, and other checkbox will be created that I later on check in or check not. It's completely up to me. So this is the whole setup that I want to create it. Now I'm going to change the emoji just for this, sake of it, so that it looks a little bit better. For that, I want to choose a check mark, but unfortunately I am not finding any, so I'm just going to search for tick mark or something like that. Okay, so I searched for check and I've got a couple of options. I'm just going to add this as my new emoji for quick capture tasks. So the whole setup is created. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this button on page in center peak or side peak. So it is going to be on side peak on my any page that I am that has been added. I'm going to click on this button, and after that a new task will be added onto my database. I'm just going to click on done, and you can see that the button has been created. And whenever I'm just going to click on that, and here you can see that a new untitled task line has been created here, and I'm just going to I can write anything like test 4, and I can check in the checkbox or not check in, or add a comment or add a property into this from anywhere that I want. So this button will be anywhere when I'm going to add a new page, for example like this. So this button is going to be anywhere when I'm create a new page, and I can add so I can add tasks from anywhere that I'm in Notion from clicking on this button, and it's going to be added in the task list. So this is how you can basically add a couple of bit of more kind of button onto your Notion, because it is going to make things very quick and very automated for you. So this was it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. Please give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to Softwares Made Easy. Thank you.